Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Tonight's video, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Cardano, Solana, and Shiba in that order. We're going to talk about what's currently happening right now, right on Bitcoin. We're going to start with the Bitcoin chart. We had a little pullback on some altcoins, but we prepared for that, guys. We talked about a couple bearish patterns on SHIB right here. We got our retest. We got our bounce. Let's see if this holds. We talked about this bearish pattern on Solana. We talked about potentially, this dip on Bitcoin. Actually, this wasn't even a real Bitcoin issue. This was just more a couple bearish setups on some of these altcoins, and most of them played out. So let's see if let's see if we get a bounce from here. But right now, we're looking at Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart. We're gonna look at the daily real quick. The daily, I would like to see it go up a little bit higher. We got about 20 minutes left, but this is still not a bad daily candle, guys. I like this wick. It's showing that the bulls are stepping in. We got a nice bounce. Let's see if this 4-hour candle can close in the green. I would like to see this area of 61,200 hold up. If not, just want to see 60,000 hold up, guys. Plain and simple. A 4-hour candle under 60,000, then Bitcoin could get really ugly. I drew this trend line up, guys, on the 4-hour. This is a really, really nice trend. If we get a 4-hour candle closing and retesting above here, so say we come out of this retest and then go, then I believe we could break this 64,500 and test this all-time high. That's what I'd really want to see happen. So let's see if that happens, guys, on Bitcoin. Like I said, I just want to see 60,000 hold up. So maybe we can get a 4-hour candle closing above 63,000 and then work our way up to 64,500 to the all-time highs coming in around 66,900 area. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Ethereum, guys, we do have a potential W pattern shaping up. I already drew up the target for you guys. Potential W on the 1-hour right here. So let's see if this plays out. The target would be the previous high, all-time high, coming in right around 44.35 area. So let's see if that breaks. If that breaks, let's try to push up to this $5,000 mark. What I would like to really see us hold is the previous low, which is coming in right around 42.36. If that doesn't hold, I still want to see this 40,080 to 40,090 area hold. That would be a potential spot where I would look for a bounce if that doesn't hold, or if this turns into an M pattern, because this could always flip if it does. Okay, Matic, guys, Matic. Well, we hit our topside target. We came down. We had our bounce, got rejected again. Looks like around 197. Then we came down, and I talked about this area in my video, anywhere from 185 to 182, and then my line in the sand would be 180, which is my red line. We did get a bounce here. So let's see if this next, let's look at the 4-hour candle. That's not looking that great. The 1-hour is not looking that great either. Oh, that's let's see if it can get a little bit of. Let's see if this can turn around a little bit here, guys. That would look a little bit more bullish. If not, let's see if we test the 180 area. If we test the 180 area, then we can look for a bounce there. If we get a bounce there, I want to see a 4-hour candle closing above 193 and then push back up over this $2 area, get a 4-hour candle closing above there, and then, of course, getting back up to this 122 and pushing that. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at for Matic. Cardano, guys, we ended up breaking down finally. This was holding up as good support. We broke down. We ended up hitting 192 instead of 190. We are getting a nice bounce here. You guys can see the bounce happening. So let's see if that continues. We still got 20 minutes left until the next candle closes, which would be the daily. So let's see if that holds up. Let's look at the 4-hour real quick. I'd like to see this go up a little bit, but the 1-hour can start the reversal, and then that can clean up the 4-hour. So let's see if that happens. We do have a trend, and I'm actually going to go back to Matic because I noticed this on Matic too. Oops, wrong trend there. I did notice this on Matic as well, but we do have a nice little trend that we can follow. So let's see if this trend breaks. So let's see if we can get above the 198 area and get a 4-hour candle closing above there. And if it comes back down, gets rejected off our line and bounces, that'll be confirmation. And then, maybe we can go back to the upside coming in around $2.06. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at for Cardano. Matic, we're going to draw this line up because we already went over topside targets here. So what do we got for Matic? Let's see. What do we got for Matic? We want to break this trend. So basically for Matic, and it is turning around. We are getting a topside candle. Let's see if this next candle can get above this previous candle in the 1 hour. And then we can get a nice turnaround. As we're going to turn around as we speak, guys. Awesome. Awesome. So let's see if that turns around and bounces off my line here. And then we can break this trend. If we break this trend, get a 4-hour candle closing, especially above 194, I would like 193, 194 area. Mainly let's just say 194. That would look very bullish to me to get back over the $2 range. So let's break this trend. All right, we're going to move on to Solana. Guys, Solana, we talked about this, a bearish pattern, and more likely the percentage is us to break down. We got the breakdown. It came down. Now, we didn't get fully to our target down here, but I told you in yesterday's video they like to front run these, so you're probably not going to hit these targets. On a bear market, you would hit these targets. On a bull market, they front run it. So they front runned it at 187. So I would like to see the 187 hold. Now, if the 187 doesn't hold, it's not the end of the world. I still want to see this 182 to 178. That's my line in the sand. We can extend this purple box like this just to make it easier for you guys. And I would like to see a 4-hour candle closing back above 196 to $2 range. I think if we do that, this wedge is now irrelevant. We already broke down out of it, just like we talked about in yesterday's video. We're probably going to go down in this move. And then maybe we can press above. I want to see us really, really get past 205 and 212, because then I think we can push that all-time high. So that's what I'm looking at for Solana, guys. Shib Army, Shib Nation, Shibaronis, everybody in Shib. We talked about this yesterday. We hit our target. We talked about this bearish pattern. Guys, I said we're more likely to break down out of this pattern. Then I drew this up for you guys yesterday, guys. I drew it up for yesterday's video. I said, hey, we might come down, and we close. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, get a 4-hour candle closing. Then we come up and we hit this and we get rejected. That would be confirmation that we're coming down in this pattern. And that's exactly what happened, guys. I drew it up for you guys in yesterday's video. That's exactly what's happening right now. We got the confirmation. And then I talked about them possibly front running this move because the target would be the 60,000 area would be our target. And I talked about them front running this area to 60,100. And that's exactly what happened, guys. They front runned it. Let's see what happens. I want to see this green hour candle turn green, and then the next one turn green as well, and get above this, because then this could be a nice reversal happening. So let's see if this happens right here. And I still want to see the 61.30 hold up and the 60,000 area hold up. Okay. I accidentally erased that line, but you guys saw it in yesterday's video. And then what I want to see really is a 4-hour candle closing really above this 78.62 area. And then maybe we could push higher from there. To the low downside, guys, we could we could see 57.89 area, or even 51.20 to 49.30. Those would be my really, really downsides to this move. But I don't think that's happening, guys. It could, though, depending on what Bitcoin does. But I think that's it for tonight's video. Do I see any other patterns? This pattern's over with. We already fell out of it. We already hit our targets. So that's gone. Let's see if we can draw a trend. Let's see if we got anything on the 4-hour. I don't really like drawing too many trends in the 1 hour. I mean, they work, guys, so don't get me wrong, but they're just not as strong. You don't usually reach the target as much, but they usually give you some kind of good gains. So if you are trading it. So, yeah, let's see if we can break this trend. basically get above 67, 68 area. If we can do that and get a 4-hour candle closing above there, then we have a real shot getting back up into the $70,000 range, or 70,000. So I wish it was $70,000. The 70 or a 7,631 range. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at for SHIB. So we went over SHIB, Solana. Solana's getting a nice bounce. Look at this bounce recovery right here. Nice bounce there. So SHIB, let's see if that gets a bounce. Cardano's getting a bounce. Matic starting to. It's really trying. Just needs a little bit more volume, a little green volume coming in. Ethereum, it looks like we could be potentially getting this W. Now, this W will play out if we get an hour or 4-hour candle closing above 43.45. Then we can look for our upside target, which would be the all-time high. Bitcoin, we just want to see this trend break. And I'd really like to see a 4-hour candle closing above 63. Okay, so that's it for tonight's video, guys. Listen, much love. I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. It helps my video. I want to get to 1,000 subs so we can go live and start getting into this chat and being more active with you guys, charting some charts that you guys want to see, and really just growing this channel in general. And guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purposes only. Also, guys, I'm going to put my link to Twitter and Webull in the description. So if you guys do sign up to Webull, you deposit $100. You guys will get some free shares. You get some free SHIB out of it too as well. So much love to you guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and peace out.